Welcome to the Chris Willis University of North Alabama Football Review. Here are your hosts, Jeff Hodges and UNA head football coach Chris Willis.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Chris Willis Show and University of North Alabama Football. I'm Jeff Hodges along with UNA head football coach Chris Willis. And Coach Willis, the UNA Lions renewed a rivalry with our oldest rival, Jacksonville State, this past weekend. And great crowd, great atmosphere. Unfortunately, we came out on the short end of a 30-12 loss, but it was a game where there were just a couple of key mistakes in the first half. We were 7-6 game in the second half, but that first half really is where the game got away from us a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like we swapped halves. I thought our kids played really hard. Had great energy. We never quit. I thought we outplayed them when it came to the level of energy and competing. We lost on the scoreboard, but we did. We made too many mistakes. It's deflating when you miss an extra point. You have a chance to tie the game up. You end up missing another one later on. We missed a field goal. We threw a pick in the red zone. We botched a kickoff return that spotted them 3. So those are some mistakes. 10-point swing possibly right there. And then, gave up a couple of big plays. That number 11 they had, Pearson, was a really good player. But we got to also do a better job as coaches putting these guys in. We got to recognize now that maybe we're not as good in some spots or we're better in other spots that we weren't expecting to be. And we got to get the right personnel out there. And, we got to do a better job as coaches as well.
The Lions down 23-6 at the half, but talk about your team's effort in the second half, because the last 2 weeks, obviously, poor performances in the second half, but we came out and got an early score. Again, missed an extra point, but their last score came pretty late, but a 7-6 game in the second half, and your team fought really hard.
Yeah, we've been working on that and challenging guys, what adjustments you're going to make or not make, depending on what you think they're going to do. And we made some adjustments defensively. I thought it paid off. We did a lot more pressure than we've normally been showing. We come after them, which when you do blitz a lot and you do a lot of the zero and man coverage, you're going to kind of give yourself an opportunity to get hit on a big play, which happened a couple times. But I thought defensively we played well enough to win the game. Once again, I feel like we're leaving points out there, and we got to look at, and we did. We looked at it yesterday. Maybe what are some of the things we're doing offensively? Let's set ourselves up a little bit easier. We don't have to go for the home run shot on every play.
And the total offense was almost completely even for the game. Just 2 turnovers on our side really seemed to be the difference.
Yeah, it's just turning the ball over right there before the half was huge. There was 2 receivers in the area. I think he was trying to throw it to the one on the back line, which was open. He gets hit on the throw, which he didn't have enough on the ball, and it got picked off. I wish in that situation, it's easier said than done. I'm not the guy out there playing, but sometimes you try to tell them to understand to take the sack, getting the 3 points. As much as we want the 7, the 3 points could have been valuable there as well.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back and talk about the first half after this.
Time, a precious commodity. It marches on, ready or not. And no matter how hard we try, we can't get it back. It's important to invest your time in your most precious asset, to make time for life's big decisions. At TVA Community Credit Union, our electronic services help you spend most of your time doing things that matter most. TVA Community Credit Union, high quality for what matters most.
Finish more projects with less. Lose the hose, the compressor, and gas cartridges. You don't need them. Experience total fastening freedom, brought to you by the Pro Preferred brand of nailers with Hitachi's line of 18-volt lithium-ion cordless nailers. They're powered by Hitachi's new compact 3-amp-hour battery that delivers all the power you need with half the weight you'd expect. And the compact 3-amp-hour batteries are compatible with all Hitachi 18-volt slide-type lithium-ion power tools for even more flexibility. Tool-free features like depth of drive, sequential or bump fire modes, and an integrated belt hook make these Hitachi cordless finish nailers convenient to use. Hitachi's 18-volt lithium-ion cordless nailers shoot more nails per charge, deliver quick response time in between drives, and consistently set nails flush, even at an angle. They're backed by Hitachi's lifetime lithium-ion tool warranty for ultimate peace of mind.
Alabama's got the best in luxury hotels and golf, and the numbers to prove it. Number 1 out of all 333 Marriotts for golf, the Marriott Shoals Hotel and the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals. Number 2 out of all Marriotts for spa, Marriott Shoals Hotel and Spa. Luxurious rooms with a view of the Tennessee River, plus 2 world-class golf courses ranked in the top 10 nationally. Call 1-800-949-4444 today to book your reservations at the Shoals.
Barkeep, Bud Lights for everyone.
Actually, I prefer an ice mead.
Barkeep, Bud Lights for everyone and a mead.
Is it autumnal?
Bud Lights for everyone and 1 autumnal mead.
Is it malty and full-bodied? Because I like malt.
Cancel that mead.
Bud Light, for the many, not the few.
Welcome back to the Chris Willis Show. Coach Willis, Jacksonville State took the opening kickoff and they had a very methodical drive, 15 plays. They were able to go down and score on the first possession, which is discouraging, but I guess it's a positive in that you made them earn it. 15 plays to get to the end zone.
Yeah, so what we talked about defensively, try to eliminate the big plays. Ball, comes out of a hand right into their receiver's hand. It just we got to make that play. We have to be the one to make it. I know he's an All-American receiver, but we can sit here and say redshirt freshman, redshirt sophomore, young guys playing at the DB spot, but at some point now you're 4 games in deep. You got to come away with that ball.
And the Lions, of course, you haven't given up over 300 yards passing in a game this year, so really your secondary has stepped up for the most part.
For a young group back there, I know we got some seniors back there, and it's a little bit older group, but for an overall young group at corners, when you look at the number of guys that rotate in outside of AJ, KJ, and D. Hart, 2 of them really being safeties, 1 a nickel, they've done a really good job. That was the biggest concern defensively, was how we were going to hold up back there. We did get hit a couple times. Their guy caught the slant, rolled out, and outran us. But overall, they've done a good job.
The Lions respond early in the second quarter with their first touchdown drive, a 52-yard drive. Terrence Humphrey with the scoring play, but Jacoby Byrd, several catches to help get you down there and get in the end zone.
Jacoby was big on 3rd down. If we go back and we look at his catches, all of them came on 3rd down. Little bitty guy goes up over the middle, not scared to catch a football. And, the receivers, have got a mixture of hot and cold. We get good plays out of Jacoby. I know Andre caught his first touchdown, but we also dropped a ball or 2 that, that was crucial in the game, and they've still got room for improvement. Sometimes we put them up there on the top of the pedestal saying, this is the main group, but they have faults too, and they've got to clean it up in that room as well. And you mentioned earlier the missed PAT that would have tied the game early in the second. That would have been big, but Jacksonville State able to fight through and get 3 more scores before the half. A couple of them on big plays, the things you were trying to eliminate. Yeah, the big play came in effect, and then obviously the kickoff return. It was kicked over the head of the up back in that position. Our returner should have came up, and if anything, if you're not going to fair catch it, catch the ball. And once it hits the ground like that, you might have 1 attempt to grab it. If not, you got to get on it. That was KJ Smith on that play, but we were able to hold them to 3. That was a big momentum there because they could have gone up bigger at that point in time. Lions down 23-6 at the half. We're going to take a look at those first half highlights right now. Brought to you by First Metro Bank.
Contorno points left, comes back right, raises his right arm, drops it down, approaches the football. The rivalry is reborn. It's a pooch kick at the 23-yard line. The fair catch is called for, and that's where the Gamecocks will take over. Bright side, a high snap. He wants to throw on 1st down, throws left to the 6'7" tight end Barry. He catches it at the 40. Tight end. North Alabama brings pressure. Cooper throws left. The pass is caught by Pearson at the 20. 3rd down and 7 from the 12. Cooper to throw right, opens up, and the pass is deflected and caught by Pearson. He tiptoes into the end zone for the touchdown. Bryant Wallace from Rogers High School home for the point after try. He hits it, and the Gamecocks score on their opening drive. 7:41 to play in the first quarter. Jacksonville State 7, North Alabama 0. Lopez, again, he'll keep it this time running left, zigs up the middle of the field. He's at the 40, dives at midfield. A TVA Community Credit Union 1st down run. 1st down to get is in Jacksonville State territory. Humphrey will run right. He has room to go at the 45, dives forward, carries the pile up to the 50. Terrence Humphrey checks in at running back. Lopez to throw on 2nd and a mile. Steps up under pressure, breaks out of a sack, rolls to the right. He'll just run with it. He crosses midfield. He'll take it out of bounds. High snap. Quick throw out left. It's deflected at the line, then deflected by KJ Smith. An incomplete pass. Bird motions to the left side of the formation to join Peavy and Little. Lopez, pressure comes, has to roll out right, has nobody open, wants to throw back left, completes it to Peavy at midfield. Peavy sprints down the left hash, he's at the 40, spins back around, finally taken down a TVA Community Credit Union first down game. Jack Peavy his. Lopez motions Bird to the left side. Pressure comes, Lopez gets off the pass to Bird. The official had to duck, Bird catches it. He's drugged down from behind at the 35. That stands behind the left guard. Counter play, Lopez play action fake, throws for Boykin, contact, penalty markers come down. Boykin was hit at the 3 as he tried to get an arm up to catch it. Terrence Humphrey out of the Wild Lion. Howell goes in motion. Humphrey runs up the middle, runs into the wall at the 3. He's still going at the 2, down to the 1, and here we go. Third down and goal from the 1. Hall and Boykin split to the right. Lopez under center, turns, pitches out to Humphrey, sprints to the right, breaks out of a tackle. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, North Alabama.
The offensive line paved the way for Terrence Humphrey to get in the end zone, running behind that big side, the right side of the offensive line, and the Lions answer the score and put their first touchdown on the board tonight.
Jack Peavy to hold. Gurley with the kick, and he missed it. North Alabama gets on the board, 7-6 our score. Cooper claps for the football. Will Evans comes in on the blitz, but he completes the pass out right to Green, sprinting down the right sideline, 35 down to the 30. For under center on 3rd and inches. The Gamecocks 3rd and 5 on 3rd down. Tries Green running right up the middle. He has the first down, and he'll sprint into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They ran behind the center, DeAndre Butler. The right-footed kick is up, and he missed the extra point. So the Gamecocks give 1 point back to North Alabama. KJ Smith will let it bounce at the 25. Dangerously rolls past him at the 20. He can't get on it. Jacksonville State has it. A special teams miscue, and the Gamecocks are in business at the 12-yard line. Down to get is the 4. Cooper throws it for the end zone, looking for Bird. He jumps up, soars high, catches it. No signal yet. And that's an incomplete pass. The Lions catch a break. It's 4th down and 5. About a 27-yard field goal try from Bryant Wallace from the left hash. He just missed the extra point. The kick is on the way, and it splits the uprights. The Gamecocks tack 3 more points on the board. The defense gets a good stand. That's Bird, rather, motions out of the backfield. Lopez to throw, zigzags, throws it across the middle behind Hall. He catches it at the 35, picks up a block at the 40, stiffs arm defender, carried out of bounds. Barry in the slot. Cooper play action fake, throws for Pearson at midfield. He has it at the 40, left hash 30, 25-10. He'll walk into the left pylon for a touchdown, and the Gamecocks use 1 play to strike and score. Try. It is up, and it is in. The Gamecocks of Jacksonville State push the lead out to 23-6. Shoulder, he'll hand off to Kinsey. No play action fake, throws left, wants Bird, comes back for it at the 45 into North Alabama territory, and they say the pass is incomplete. David Swim in on the coverage on the near boundary. Pearson, 2 wide receivers out wide right. Cooper will keep it, tries to run right up the middle. There's Wallace. Cowan's there to wrap him up. He'll lose 1 yard. Jacksonville State football, play action fake. Cooper under pressure. He's going to break out of 1 sack, 2 sacks now. Tries to roll back left. He's still being chased, and he'll finally go down, chasing him down from behind. It's Will Singleton. Cooper claps for the football. Play action fake. Wants to throw. Looks left. Has time. Throws middle of the field, and it's deflected by DeAndre Hart. I thought he was going to intercept it. Christian Lopez 3 yards deep in his own end zone. Will hand off to Humphrey running right up the middle. Here's Humphrey across the 10. Middle of the field. Spins around the 15. Finally falls at the 17-yard line. Right, empty back set for Lopez to pass. Steps up, has time, throws right, middle of the field. Bird has it at his fingertips at the 45, cuts back at the 50, spins around midfield. He's still on his feet. He finally goes down. The Lions take it into Jacksonville State territory at the 49. Just motions to the right wing slot now. Good snap to Lopez on 1st and 10. Steps up, takes a shot deep down the field, adjusting. Little catches it. Did he get a foot down at the 12? A first down at the 14-yard line. Duncan Hodges will split out wide right now. High snap to Lopez. He'll keep it running right up the middle. He's at the 10, tiptoes through a tackle down to the 8-yard line. Hodges motions out. 3 players that side. Lopez to throw, steps up, slides out of 1 tackle, throws it up for the end zone. It's intercepted. Humphrey suplexes the defender in the end zone. 23-6 will be our halftime score. Jacksonville State playing on their home field here at JSU Stadium.
Welcome to Bellamy Florence. We are open and we couldn't be more excited to have so many call us home. Spaces are available for immediate move-in. Come in and visit us at our brand new clubhouse for details on how you can make us your home this semester. Our community is located near the campus of the University of North Alabama. Living here, you'll be a part of the most technologically advanced apartment community, fully loaded with smart home technology. We can't wait to see you. Bellamy Florence, 150 Bellamy Place in Florence. Call 256-298-9080.
Time, a precious commodity. It marches on, ready or not. And no matter how hard we try, we can't get it back. It's important to invest your time in your most precious asset, to make time for life's big decisions. At TVA Community Credit Union, our electronic services help you spend most of your time doing things that matter most. TVA Community Credit Union, high quality for what matters most.
TNT Fireworks is a proud sponsor of UNA Lions football and the Coach Chris Willis Show, and wishes them luck in their Division I transition. TNT Fireworks has fundraising opportunities available for your nonprofit organization or group, earning high profits in a short period of time selling TNT quality products. Call us today or visit us on the web at tntfireworks.com. And remember, if it's not TNT, it's not fireworks. Roar Lions.
Hey friends, I'm Gene Solings. Are you looking for a place to watch the next big game? 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports is your spot. 306 has 30 HD TVs where the big game is always on. And Back Alley is a sports bar where the food matters. 306 Barbecue features fresh, off-the-pit barbecue along with all of your game time favorites. 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports where the food matters in historic downtown Florence.
Barkeep, Bud Lights for everyone.
Actually, I prefer a nice mead.
Barkeep, Bud Lights for everyone and a mead.
Is it autumnal?
Bud Lights for everyone and one autumnal mead.
Is it malty and full-bodied? Because I like malt.
Cancel that mead.
Bud Light, for the many, not the few.
Welcome back to the Chris Willis Show. Coach Willis, want to talk about the second half a little bit now. And the Lions defense came out, got a couple of stops early in that third quarter, had to make you feel good about things from that standpoint. And then you were able to go down and get a second touchdown with about 5 minutes left in the third period. Again, we missed the extra point, but at least you were scoring and you were holding them at bay. Yeah,
I mean, I think we shut them out, if that's correct, in the third quarter. It seemed like the third quarter lasted forever between the timeouts. It was just so many delays.
A lot of injuries, too.
A lot of injuries. They were going down. I think they were a little beat up from the previous game. And then we had a couple there, significant one with Duncan Hodges late in the second half. But, we fought. Listen, our guys, just listening to them after the game, you walk into the locker room thinking that you're just going to see a bunch of heads down and moping. We had one of our captains, which I was glad to see, in KJ Smith, standing up in the locker room, encouraging them and telling them how proud he was of them and that we fought. We can learn from this and build from this going into conference play. As a head coach, you walk in, you see this, everybody hugging, high-fiving. You'd have thought we'd won the game based off the reaction of the players. Well, that's a good thing to see, especially when you're 1-3, trying to find a way to get back into winning the column. So.
Our scoring play in that third quarter, 15-yard pass from Christian Lopez to Andre Little, and that's Andre's first career touchdown, but he's part of that group of those four redshirt sophomore receivers that are really doing an outstanding job for you.
Yeah, that play was open all night. I wish we'd kind of come back to it a little bit more. Just a glance play over the middle. Our receivers find a way to get open. It was a good catch and good score by Andre.
And then Jacksonville State able to get a late score. As you mentioned, Duncan Hodges injured, and that just kind of adds to our list of guys that we've been kind of getting nicked up, but he's a serious injury.
Yeah, because he's our starting tight end, and he's just now really learning that position. We moved him from quarterback to tight end, but he's been coming on. We found out today that it is he's broke his leg and going to be out at least 6 weeks. We probably won't get him back this year. It'll be something we have to look into moving forward of what to do for him next year.
We talk a lot about our schedule. This is going to be a 4-year series, at least with Jacksonville State, so going to be great. They'll be coming here for the first time in quite a while next year. Yeah. But also, if you look at this week's FCS poll, we've already played 2 teams that are in the top 25, and Kennesaw State is ranked 4th, so they're coming up in 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're learning a lot from who we're playing. These challenges we're getting should help us out when we get into conference play. If you're just not too beat up and you don't have too much of a win-loss column that separates itself to where it brings your team down. I think right now we're still in a good place. We could get us a win Saturday and kind of get the momentum going. I think there's some games coming up that competition-wise, not that they're not good football teams, but not on the level of Jacksonville State and Montana.
Let's take a look at the second half, brought to you by First Metro Bank.
Pearson, Hester, and Bird to the right, 2 to the left, throws right, and Will Evans jumps up, almost intercepts it. He drops it. It was more of a deflection than a drop, but here's a 3rd down and 6 coming up.
Now, you got that big paw on it, knocked it down, and you said it, a big 3rd down here for Jack State on the night. So far, the Gamecocks 5 of 9.
Ron Thompson, the running back. Christian Lopez, 3 wide receivers to the left. Play action fake, throws right, middle of the field. Hall has it at the 35, sprints to the 40. Here he is at midfield near sideline. He's at the JSU 40. He finally runs out of bounds at the 35. Cortez Hall runs over the official out of bounds. It was all clean, but there's the Lopez to Hall connection that we've seen so often this season. He has it 1st and 10 from his own 48-yard line. Design quarterback run. He zigzags up the left hash, steps to his right as he crosses midfield, carries it down to the 45. Lopez with Humphrey to his left. Hands off to Humphrey, no keeps it. Throws back right to Bird, catches it at the 30. Middle of the field, he's immediately hit by Trocco Williams, who fell down. 2 wide receivers right, Little to the left. Plesher comes, Lopez throws left for Little. The defensive back pushed him out of bounds. The pass comes up short, penalty markers come down, and this could go in North Alabama's favor. Lopez shifts Humphrey to his right shoulder. Play action fake. Will throw for the end zone. Andre Little catches it, falls in. That is Andre Little's first career touchdown at North Alabama, and the Lions tack 6 points on the board.
Andre Little across the middle, a strike from Christian Lopez, and Little gets in the end zone, as you mentioned, for the first time in his career. The Lions are on the board and still alive.
Peavy the hold. Gurley the kick. He missed another extra point. Cooper claps his hands for the snap. North Alabama brings pressure. Cooper steps up and he'll go down. That's Will Evans in on the sack.
Will Evans came untouched right up the middle. I'll tell you what, Will Evans laid the lumber right there on Cooper. Cooper's a big boy. We talked about how difficult it is to bring him down because of his size. Will Evans said, "No, sir, no problems." Bang! Knocked him to the ground.
The junior from Haleyville with another sack in this ball game. An 8 right here from the 2. Lopez sprints out left. He wants to throw out right. He has Boykin, goes up over the defender, takes it over his back. He has it close to the 1st down, Brian. And Lopez out of the gun. Humphrey, the running back. Lopez wants to pass, has time, throws left. Bird goes up high, catches it above his helmet at the 25. He'll have the TVA Community Credit Union 1st down. Terrence Humphrey motions to the right side out of the backfield, so Lopez will be alone. Will he have time to throw on the snap? Steps up, takes a shot, middle of the field. There's Jacoby Bird. He has it at the 45-yard line. Lopez brings Little in motion left to right. He's in the wing slot left. Lopez to throw on 2nd down. Airs it out right for Boykin. Comes back for it at the 32. Tries to juke out of a tackle at the 30. He's tackled. Peavy gets it down. Gurley's kick is on the way. And he missed it. Cooper claps his hands for the football. Wants to throw a right run pass option. Has Pearson in space at the 40. Here he's at the 30. Foot race to the 20. He's going to score. 10-5. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Point after try. The snap was low. They get it down, and the kick is up, and it's in. Jandal goes in motion from the right slot to the right wing slot. Thompson, 1st down handoff. Has space in front at the 30, carries it up to the 35-yard line. Lopez to throw on 1st down. Now he'll run right. He crosses the 30, breaks out of a tackle from behind up to the 35. Now he crosses the 40. And the clock strikes 0 in the Gamecocks. Win the 47th meeting between North Alabama and Jacksonville State. Your final score from Jacksonville, the Gamecocks 30, North Alabama 12.
Welcome to Hometown Market, where we have daily specials throughout the store. Check out our fresh produce and meat department, where there's a butcher on hand to meet your special requests and needs. Here at Hometown Market, we appreciate our customers. Hometown Market, 1421 Northwood Avenue in Florence.
Hey friends, I'm Gene Solings. Are you looking for a place to watch the next big game? 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports is your spot. 306 has 30 HD TVs where the big game is always on. back alley is a sports bar where the food matters. 306 Barbecue features fresh, off-the-pit barbecue along with all of your game time favorites. 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports where the food matters in historic downtown Florence.
TNT Fireworks is a proud sponsor of UNA Lions football and the Coach Chris Willis Show and wishes them luck in their Division I transition. TNT Fireworks has fundraising opportunities available for your nonprofit organization or group, earning high profits in a short period of time selling TNT quality products. Call us today or visit us on the web at tntfireworks.com. And remember, if it's not TNT, it's not fireworks. Roar Lions.
Welcome to Bellamy Florence. We are open and we couldn't be more excited to have so many call us home. Spaces are available for immediate move-in. Come in and visit us at our brand new clubhouse for details on how you can make us your home this semester. Our community is located near the campus of the University of North Alabama. Living here, you'll be a part of the most technologically advanced apartment community, fully loaded with smart home technology. We can't wait to see you. Bellamy Florence, 150 Bellamy Place in Florence. Call 256-298-9080.
Alabama's got the best in luxury hotels and golf, and the numbers to prove it. #1 out of all 333 Marriotts for golf, the Marriott Shoals Hotel and the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals. #2 out of all Marriotts for spa, Marriott Shoals Hotel and Spa. Luxurious rooms with a view of the Tennessee River, plus 2 world-class golf courses ranked in the top 10 nationally. Call 1-800-949-4444 today to book your reservations at the Shoals.
Welcome to Hometown Market, where we have daily specials throughout the store. Check out our fresh produce and meat department, where there's a butcher on hand to meet your special requests and needs. Here at Hometown Market, we appreciate our customers. Hometown Market, 1421 Northwood Avenue in Florence.
It's our final segment on this week's Chris Willis Show, and Coach Willis, it's time to name our Brink Apartment Player of the Game. It's Jacoby Bird, our redshirt sophomore receiver, 8 catches for 85 yards. You mentioned earlier a lot of key third down receptions, but he was really our possession receiver on Saturday.
He was. When we stepped up and had to throw it over the middle of the field, he always seemed to be able to find the window and go up and catch it. You're talking about a little guy. I mean, he's not very big, but he plays like he's 6'4". Comes in and works every day. Here it is, a day off today, and he's in the film room as we speak. So, you know, he gets anything he gets accolade-wise, it's well-deserved.
The Lions playing at home this weekend. Finally, a homecoming game, and it's also our Big South opener. We're playing Presbyterian, and even though we've never played him before, you feel like you have a good friend in their head coach, Tommy Spangler. The last 2 years we've been with him at the Big South Conference meeting, and he's a great guy. Very
class act guy. I can't wait to have him over here, and I hope we open our arms, welcome him in. I think he's going to get first-class treatment. I'm sure he would return the favor to us if we have the opportunity to go back. Good guy, been there a long time, 16 years, and so he knows what he's doing, and we just got to bounce back and let's get going. I look for a big crowd. A lot of former players have already called. They're coming back. A lot of activities throughout the day. 3 o'clock kickoff to opposed to 6, so it'll be the first day game kickoff for us.
Just talk about a little bit about the game and what you think will be the keys for UNA to get a win in this one.
Well, offensively, we want to be able to establish the run and stick with the run game and get on top of that, and then be able to throw off the run game. But I want to see points. I want to see us score some points. I don't want to look at 15, 16, 17, 18 points. We need to get in the upper 20s, 30s, and I'd like to see the defense come out and play like they did in the first half of Alabama A&M. Show a shutout, but let's score on defense. Let's create some plays on defense to help out the offense.
UNA Lions at home this Saturday against Presbyterian. Kickoff at 3 o'clock for UNA's homecoming. Thanks for being with us.